Good day, everyone. It's Sunday, June 21st, 2020. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there who are watching us. We've been sharing pictures from our viewers all morning long, so we want you to continue to send them to us. Kathy Baker says, Happy Father's Day, old man. Tom Brown, love you lots. Enjoy the day. Love, Bones. So continue to send us those. Happy Father's Day 2020 to this guy, Big Rigs, and to all the fathers out there. Hair perfect. I like that one. And happy Father's Day to this great daddy. Bridget, thank you for sending that. Continue to send them in. Use the hashtag Fox29GoodDay so we can put them up on TV. Westchester, good morning to you on this somewhat of a hazy Sunday. Scott says he's feeling the droplets over in Jersey. So what's our Sunday going to shape up to be like, Scott? Breaking in Minneapolis, a violent overnight. One man was killed, 11 others injured in a shooting in a commercial district. Shots fired around 12:30 this morning. Police were warning people to stay away from that area. No arrests have been made. All 11 people suffering non-life-threatening injuries. And developing this morning, back here at home, a triple shooting in West Philadelphia. 3 men shot around 7 o'clock last night on the 200 block of South Ithan Street. The victims all arrived at Presbyterian Hospital with injuries. All 3 are in stable condition. So far, no arrest. Philadelphia police are looking for a driver that crashed into a building overnight. That car there jumped the sidewalk, taking down signs and a tree before hitting a building and then a ball of flame. So how is that driver this morning? Kelly Rule joins us live from that scene in Society Hill. Hi, Kelly. A murder case that rocked Bucks County is being featured on Investigation Discovery tomorrow. The 2-hour documentary details the 2017 murders of 4 young men whose bodies were found on a farm in Solebury Township. Cosmo DiNardo and his cousin Sean Kratz serving life in prison for those murders. It airs at 9 tomorrow night. The standoff between Attorney General William Barr and U.S. Attorney Geoffrey Berman has come to an end. Berman announcing yesterday he is stepping down. This comes after Barr announced Friday Berman resigned, but Berman denied that. Berman served Manhattan, where he investigated several Trump associates. Barr said it was the president's decision to remove Berman, but the president says he wasn't involved in that decision. Deputy U.S. Attorney Audrey Strauss will take over. Former National Security Advisor John Bolton's book will be published. A federal judge ruled Bolton can move forward with his tell-all book despite the Trump administration's attempt to block it over concerns classified information could be exposed. The book, titled The Room Where It All Happened, will be released on Tuesday. If you had plans to visit Australia this year, you're going to have to put those plans off or at least on hold. The country most likely going to keep its borders closed until 2021. The trade minister says the decision to close its borders in March was one of the main reasons Australia was able to successfully contain the virus. Just over 7,400 cases and 102 deaths have been reported throughout that entire country. 7:26 this morning, we're following a developing story out of Philadelphia. Kelly Rule is live on the scene there in Society Hill with sort of a mystery. Hi, Kelly. 7:46 this morning, live look at Allentown, PA, 69 degrees. About 3 people out this morning at this time. Scott, I know a lot more people will be out a little bit later as Father's Day starts to open up. Restaurants, sidewalks, brunches, a lot of stuff. Ajay will end his journey back in Washington, D.C. tonight. If you would like to donate to his cause, we put a link on Fox29.com under the Scene on TV tab. Well, you know his face. It's our very own Quincy Harris. What you might not know is he's the proud father of 3 black boys. Race and racism are constant conversations in his house right now. He joins us in minutes to talk fatherhood on this Father's Day. Bottoms up on that bottle, Amelia. She threw that one back. Scott, that looked delicious. I'm a little jealous of you. You know, I always try to do something to compete, even though I'm in no competition with you. I made a spinach quiche this week and decided instead of the regular crust to use sweet potatoes as the crust. And it turned out pretty well. I was pretty happy with my results.
Yeah, I saw you post it yesterday, and you know, it looks pretty good. You've got to share that recipe, Lauren.
You know I will. Maybe you'll cook up a storm next week. All right, let's do.
And you're from the Peach State.
I know. I love a good peach, Scott. Let's do another hour of Good Day Philadelphia weekend. A ball of fire after a car slams into a building. The driver nowhere to be found. Police say the search is on this morning. Relaunching the race, President Trump returns to the campaign trail for the first time since March, and it's not the turnout he had hoped for. That happening without mask requirements or social distancing enforcement. All of it as coronavirus cases start to spike up again in some states. Tough conversations happening this Father's Day. Our very own Quincy Harris is having the tough talks as a father of 3 sons.
The Black lives really want to live, so just let them live.
He opens up to us this morning about his feelings, frustrations, and fatherhood. Biking from D.C. to Philadelphia, back to D.C., all for Alzheimer's awareness.
It's personal to me, and it's my mission.
We'll take you on one man's journey in honor of his late father. Excited for a trip to the happiest place on earth? If you live in New Jersey, you may have to wait a little longer. Another hour of Good Day Philadelphia weekend starts right now. Oh, peaches. I have one in my lunchbox today. Scott, thank you so much. All right, 7:18, there's good news and bad news for people looking to buy a house. The market booming right now with really very low interest rates. But if you've been pre-approved, you might want to double check your credit score. It may no longer fly. Fox 29's Joyce Evans has more. A New Jersey Human Services officer killed in an accident on his way home from work on the White Horse Pike. According to police, 28-year-old Taquasha Bell crossed into oncoming traffic, hitting 53-year-old Michael Luco Sr.'s car. He died shortly after at that hospital there. One of the passengers in Bell's vehicle had to have surgery. Bell did take a toxicology test. The results have not yet been released. Careful with those critters. Okay, are you looking for something to do with your dad or the kids this Father's Day? Get outside, run 5K. The 18th annual Philadelphia's Father's Day Run Walk for Prostate Cancer is going virtual this year. Registration $30. All proceeds go to the Sidney Kimmel Cancer Center. And don't forget, post your picture when you're done. Use that hashtag Philadelphia Father's Day Run. Nope. Okay, send us your Father's Day shout outs and pictures. Hopefully we can squeeze them in before the show ends at 9 o'clock. Over 50 million people are living with Alzheimer's and dementia, and one man is using his favorite outdoor activity to bring awareness to that disease. Fox 29 photojournalist Bill Rohr takes us on his journey. Meanwhile, a group of activists using yoga and meditation to heal Philadelphia. The group offering free classes for the Black community. Kelly Rule live at Malcolm X Park in West Philadelphia with more on this. Hi, Kelly. All right, what would you like your year to look like if the coronavirus had never happened? What'd you miss out on? The hashtag If COVID Never Happened is trending on Twitter. Here are some of those tweets. Robin says, I'd be watching baseball. A lot of people missing sports. Jennifer tweeted, my daughter would have been able to walk across a stage in her cap and gown instead of watching a virtual graduation in her pajamas. Yeah, that's a sad reality for a lot of seniors. Someone else tweeted, we never appreciate what we had, with a meme that says, you never appreciate what you have until it's gone. Toilet paper is a good example. So a lot of people making light of that. Kelly and Scott, I want to ask you the same question. If coronavirus had never happened, sort of what will we be doing? Scott, let's start with you. I know, I miss my mom and my granny and my dad. It's so hard, like Scott says, to be away from family. Okay, let's talk about this. Sweatpants, hair ties, chilling with no makeup on. That was the motto for quarantine. But now that it's all over, are you back to wearing normal clothes? A New York Post writer says it's time to get back to normal, get your life together again. He says he saw too many people dressing like slobs during his 8-mile run through New York earlier this week. He's asking everyone to get dressed, put makeup, and do your hair starting tomorrow. Kelly, this time I'm going to start with you.